last week and I'm doing it again this week. Move this into the center. I'm going live for the second time today because I'm having some connectivity issues, so hopefully we'll do better this time. I think my internet's doing better. I'm surprised that last week we made it through 90 minutes without any issues, and I'm going to curse it right now, so anyways, things are looking better this time around, but as we did last week, it took a while for folks to jump on in, so I'm going to spin the beginning part for those who are tuning in after. And this is my new black tourmaline palm stone. And I've spoken to you guys about black tourmaline before, and it's such an amazing, it's my favorite gemstone. Perfect for empaths and those with high levels of sensitivity, emotional sensitivity, that sort of thing. If you hear, say hello. Let's start the conversation. So I'm not hunching over the whole time for my posture. Oh, I'm gonna put this up a little bit better. Maybe lower myself. There we go. I feel like a true podcast host now. Let me go a little lower. There we go. Perfecto. Perfecto. I'm in a good mood today, I guess. My eye just twitched. Alright. So I'm gonna bust out my phone case again. I think that last week we enjoyed the tapping sounds on the phone quite a bit, and I have to say phone case and phone tapping videos are definitely some of my favorite. I don't want to just blow the winds of the earth into you. My winds of the earth. Oh man, but I'm excited for people to jump in and to get the conversation going today. Besides my phone case, which we can come back to. I did a video on these for Vlogmas, but I thought, why not bring them out? And also, I was going live, and they were sitting right there, and I was like, perfect. We'll do royalty soaps again. And yeah, if anybody else watches Katie Carson, royalty soaps, yeah, she is an inspiration to all small business owners in providing really amazing, top-notch quality small business products. But these are all of her soaps from her winter collection. And of course, she started sharing her new 2021 soap collection. And I'm like, I bought this in October. I bought these in December, and now I'm already wanting the pink lemonade soap. But no soaps until like June, because these are gonna get me through till then. But let's. I just love the sound of the hollow plastic. And man, the smell of this, when I first received these, I couldn't really smell it through. But, and I haven't taken these out. I haven't taken these out since I recorded that video. And man, the smells are coming through on these. Much more now than before, which is amazing. This one is probably my favorite smell. Besides the frankincense one, I've been using the frankincense one, but I'm thinking I will go to mahogany amber next. It has a very, very just, oh God, I love this. It's very clean. Hi to Shifting Currents. Welcome. Thank you for the comment. I'm so glad that you enjoy the videos, and I agree. Live ASMR is so cool. You can kind of tailor it, right? And I, of course, will take requests if there's anything that you can think of. You know, let me know. But you'll notice that my nail polish hasn't changed from last week, but it will be changed by next week. I'm probably going to redo them over the weekend. But glad to hear from people. I just love nothing more than helping people relax and find that little bit of solace in that nice little comfort zone space. Because as an anxious person, I know how important it is to just relax and give yourself those breaks and be gentle. So the question is, what are your favorite kinds of ASMR videos to watch, and what are your favorite kinds to make? So to watch, pretty much anything by Maria Gentle Whispering, the goddess of ASMR. I think she's the one who, like, no matter what she posts, I'm like, I think everybody can agree on that though. But other than that, what I posted earlier this week, I just shared a crinkly videos like this sort of stuff, plastic tapping with whispers, inaudible whispers are my favorite to listen to. And my favorite videos to make. God, if you watch my channel, I have such a variety, but I do Reiki and energy healing. I have to say that watching Reiki and energy healing is not my personal favorite, but I love making them. So there you go. Watching crinkly plastic inaudible, making Reiki energy healing type stuff. So what is your favorite type of ASMR video to watch? Because I will make a video like that. Let me know. use ASMR videos pretty much every single day. But if you're dealing with, hi Ben, welcome. But if you are dealing with really bad anxiety, ASMR is nice, but meditation videos are much more helpful for helping to reduce anxiety. So ASMR can relax you, but ASMR doesn't necessarily make anxiety go away. It might be like a band-aid, but a meditation will help to slowly make your anxiety actually diminish. I've been meditating every day for like a little over a year now, and it's like completely saved my life. But welcome, Ben. Welcome, Ben. Welcome, Ben. Thank you for joining us today. And hopefully, we'll slowly but surely have more friendly faces joining the conversation. And if you have any questions, it's funny. I've been watching since the Whisper community as well, and I'm sure that you remember Whisper Crystal. She was like the first in the Whisper. She like blew the Whisper community up, and then she just disappeared off the planet Earth. And there was like rumors that Maria Gentle Whispering was actually Whisper Crystal. That was drama from like 2011 that I think most people have forgotten about. But thank you, Ben, for saying that. For Ben says my voice is calming, and I really do appreciate that. I've been doing ASMR videos. I'm glad you shifting her. I'm glad you remember Whisper Crystal too. Her videos are still up on YouTube. So if you're watching this, go look up Whisper Crystal for the most classic Whisper videos of all time. They are like before ASMR was even a thing. Like I don't remember when I think it was like 2011 or so that the ASMR was actually called, like, because I remember not knowing what this phenomena was, and then all of a sudden there was a name for it. And it made searching on YouTube much easier. But I imagine that, like me, there's a lot of people searching for like soft, gentle whispers, soft, gentle hand movements. 2011 and 12 was like the pioneer days of ASMR and this whole thing, and I've been around for all of it. It's amazing that so many of us have stuck around in it. Actually, I'm not very surprised, because it's like once you go ASMR, you can't go back. But it's also like, this phenomena that exists inside of you that, I mean, at least for me, like I will never be able to turn off my ASMR. There's times, I guess, where I have like tingle immunity, but it's, I don't know. Does anybody know that? Yeah, Heather Feather. Oh my gosh. Maria, Water Whispers. Water Whispers was so good, man. If you look, actually, I don't know if all my subscriptions are public, but if you look in my subscription list, there's like so many of the OGs. Yeah. Heather Feather's whole situation has been so sad. Like, I hope that she's, doing okay wherever she is. I know she's been through a lot through the years. She tried to like make a comeback, but as far as I'm aware, I haven't seen from her in a while. But sometimes maybe it's a good thing that she's away from YouTube. YouTube can be, although I have to say, like, well, no, the ASMR community got very poisoned by the, like, bad negative stereotypes against ASMR and people like sexualizing it and whatever. But I am grateful to still be somebody in the ASMR community who I've really tried hard to stay authentic to myself. Yeah, I agree with you about Heather Feather and her innovation as a creator. She created the sound, and she like invented so many like sounds, and she was like the first to do so many things in the ASMR community. So I think a lot of credit should be given to her for, you know, the impact that she made, and I hope that she knows that. I hope that she knows that. But yeah, I wish I should try to go down the rabbit hole of looking at my old subscriptions, and I'm hoping that Heather might still be getting royalties from her old videos if they haven't been demonetized. Because she still has a lot of subscribers and she imagines still gets a lot of views, but perhaps maybe she left because she was having financial, I don't know. I don't want to speculate, but thank you so much. My old videos though, like I think I'm like significantly younger than them. Soap. Royalty Soaps, if you look them up, she's a YouTube channel, one of my favorite YouTube channels, and just listen to that. Oh my god, so good. This is peppermint hot chocolate. Oh, sorry for that car noise. Look at how cute this is. It looks like a peppermint hot chocolate soap. But my old videos, right? Let me do that again. My old videos are oh, so embarrassing, but I've never really had like very good setups. And I was really young. I was like maybe 17 or 18 when I started making videos. So maybe a little bit older than that, maybe 19, 20, but still, I was a lot younger. I think like Lilium and Maria and Heather are maybe like 5 or 10 years older than me. So they were, you know, they had more resources and more financial ability to like invest into equipment and stuff like that. But I was recording on my college Apple MacBook with like old iPhone Apple headphones, and I always felt just like so you know, I would watch their quality of videos with like the 3DO and like all that stuff, and I was like, I can't even compete. But my old videos got really good, some really good views. There was one that had like 30,000 views or something, and I don't know, like I wish I would have, I've talked about this a lot, but I wish I would have just like stuck with it and not given up and not gotten so inside of my own head. Because about the equipment stuff, like, you know, there were still a lot of people that like lo-fi videos and then just liked watching me, you know, like that was something that I forgot, is people appreciated just seeing my videos in general. And if I had stuck with it more and been more consistent with it, like the channel might have grown, and then I might have been able to, you know, get the equipment. But I really do believe that everything comes in due time. So I've been investing so much time, so much love and effort into growing this channel over the last year, and it stayed fairly stagnant in terms of my subscribers, and my views have gone down. But I'm doing these live sessions every week. I'm going to be consistent. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm not gonna let the, I'm not gonna let the view count get to me, because I've seen a lot of YouTubers who thanks, Ben, and welcome back. Welcome back, Joe Mama. I don't know what your actual name is, but I'll just call you Joe Mama for now. If you have another name you want to call me, leave it. But we had such a good conversation last week. We were talking about superpowers and psychic abilities. Joey. I'll go with Joey. Joey's good. But if you have any more fun questions for this week, I'm going to swap over to another one here. I wish I could show you guys. Let me see if I can take off one of these stickers easily. No, it's not working. Sort of. All right. I just want to show you what's underneath here. It's a harvest moon. So you can sort of see it, but how cute is that? I ruined it, but this one, the plastic's a little bit loose, so it's like extra ASMR-y. Yeah. Shifting Currents earlier asked what my favorite ASMR videos to watch are, and this. I have to say, like, I really do like the lo-fi, like simple, just sounds like the overly sophisticated roleplay stuff, which is so funny because I feel like that's maybe how most people feel. Well, like, putting a lot of effort into role plays is like, if you're more of a performance artist or an actress, and that's what you're on YouTube for, beyond just ASMR, then I get it. But just for the tingles, just this more simple videos are. Sorry, one of my cats is like making noise out there. But Joey asks, what band is on your bucket list to see live? Oh my gosh. So a little fun fact about me. I've shared a little bit about this, but before I excuse me, I just had like a mini stroke. From like 2016 to 2019 or so, basically when I was missing in action from this channel, I was basically living the concert festival life. I went to probably 15 music festivals during that period of time. So I pretty much saw I'm really into electronic dance music. Yeah, I'm one of those. So in terms of live music that I want to see, I've seen so much live music. I'm like, even after the pandemic, I'm still like, I'm good on going to concerts ever again. I know that's not the best answer, but recently I've been enjoying listening to The Fifth Dimension. I don't know if you're familiar with The Fifth Dimension. They're a 70s disco band. They sing the song, the Aquarius song, This is the Age of Aquarius, as well as California Soul, Let the Sunshine. Yeah, I would love to see the fifth dimension, or like Cool and the Gang, or like any like, disco funk group. Yeah, any disco funk group. Those are the kind of concerts that I want to go to. I'm done with the rave scene. But I want to go to like old grandma and grandpa concerts and just like get out there and like dance with my like, 70s and 80s, like 60s and 70s lovers. I have such an old soul. Marry Me Bill, which sounds corny but is awesome. Yeah, so what about you? What band would you want to see live the most? New Order. I'm not familiar with New Order. What genre is New Order? Oh my god, the cars in the background are crazy today. It's like all day. I was recording a podcast earlier today, and it's so embarrassing. Not only did the cars just go crazy in the background, my cats were scratching at the door. And this is like a public podcast. It's going to be aired to like thousands of people. This is my awkward face. Joy Division. Okay. All right. I see. Yeah, that's a genre that I'm not personally the most popular, but it sounds like if it's in the dance genre, I will probably enjoy it. I love anything. I love anything that is I know I'm like such a millennial too, but like the boomers will hate. They're like, I only listen to music that was made with real instruments. But I'm like kind of the opposite. I'm like, I only like music that's recorded electronically. But that's also because we talked about this last week. I'm an alien from another planet. So, I like the beat boops. Beat boop, beat boop. All right, let's go back to the soap. Yeah. I think, well, at least like my parents are boomers, and I think that they got so used to growing up and listening to the same records over and over and over and over and over again. And in art, I think we were the first generation to have access to so much music that we don't necessarily like listening to the same music over and over again. I would say that millennials have a little more of that, but I would say Gen Z kids now, like, they will never listen to the same song twice, like, ever. Unless it's on TikTok or something like that. But millennials, we want a little more variety. But the boomers can, listen to that same record 50,000 times and love it just as much. Yeah, seriously, Gen Z is like, I've heard that song already. I don't want to listen to it again. Like, what? If you like it, you should, listen to it again. It's okay. It's okay. Variety is not always the spice of life. Or maybe I hate cilantro, so maybe variety can be the cilantro of life. But oh my god, I think if you want me to record a video with these doing this, like an actual video that I'll post, let me know, because I'm like, this sound is really nice. thought that soap is such a good ASMR tool. God, this has some peppermint oil in it and it smells so good. So Joey, we were just talking about this a little bit earlier in the chat before you jumped in, but I have been into ASMR since 2008, maybe. Really long time, since even before it was on YouTube. Like I remember there was somebody on YouTube, we mentioned her earlier, her name is Whisper Crystal. Yes, oh my gosh. You just like mind effed me with Cersei's. I completely forgot about Cersei's. Whisper Crystal was another one who was like super OG. Yeah. Whisper Crystal is the number one. She was the person who started all of this. I would say I would credit her with really starting all of it. But yeah, her disappearance was so strange and so weird. But what has happened? We were talking about crediting, Heather Feather and Lilium and the Water Whisperers, and I can't think of any more. Those were the ones. Those are the ones that Shifting Currents had mentioned earlier. But yeah, I started my channel in January of 2012, so that's when I first started making videos, and I've been really inconsistent. I pretty much didn't share anything from, I think in the year 2017, I didn't post at all. That was the only year I didn't post at all. I think in 15 and 16, I posted like maybe 1 or 2 videos in each year. 18, I came back like once. 19, I came back a little bit. And then last year, pandemic world brought me back. I mean, being locked at home, what better to do than jump back into ASMR? But it's felt, oftentimes it's felt a little too late, but never too late, right? Never too late. So I'm just so grateful, like, that there are still so many people that, like, when they find my channel again, and this is where I hate YouTube not notifying people about my videos, and because they subscribed so long ago, they like forget or don't see that I'm back. Because I've been getting random comments here and there, like, "Oh my god, I didn't know you were back. I used to watch your videos 8 years ago," and I'm like, "Well, I'm here again." And I've been pretty consistent for, I think back in May of 2020, and I've been really consistent ever since then. I've never been as consistent with my channel as I have been since May. I think even back when I think the other time when I was the most consistent was like 2012 and 13, when I first started the channel when I was in college. When I was in college, my ASMR channel was like my absolute savior. I had a kind of sticky situation with my roommate at the time, and she was gaslighting the hell out of me over a lot of stuff, and she was putting me into a really bad situation with like inviting over people that I openly hated and like who hurt me, and she didn't think that mattered, and so I would like lock myself in my room or go in my car and make ASMR videos. Yeah, me, the little empath. My mom is a narcissist too, so the life of an empath being surrounded by narcissists, it's a little challenging, but makes me so much stronger. And my therapist is specifically trained in narcissist abuse, so my therapist is like my savior. maybe even worse than a doormat. I don't know, like the mud underneath the doormat. And if you are more empathic, I think empaths tend to like be more critical of themselves in addition to that. So like not only are you already like hating yourself and you're already like super hard within yourself, you have narcissists like reinforcing what a shit person you are. It's like, God, like I'm so glad that I've been in therapy and recovery from it all for so long now. And you know, I've made so much progress on all of it that, you know, if it now, in fact, actually, that's what I do for my full-time work is I coach people. I do supportive transition coaching for people that struggle with anxiety and depression and paranoia. And yeah, it's why I went through all of it. I went through all of it because it's the work that I'm supposed to do, you know, it's the experience that I was supposed to go through. I have not heard of Shahida Arabi, but I always love a good recommendation for folks in the same space as what I'm doing. So I'm not sure if that's a man or a woman, but I will look them up. I don't want to assume gender. She, all right. There's a book. Gosh, let me look at my book collection. There's one, The Revolution of Hope by Eric Fromm. Is one that I really loved reading last week. Last year. There's another one by Joan Halifax. I forget what it's called. Standing at the Edge by Joan Halifax. Another really good one. But I will check that out. Power by Shahida Arabi. That sounds really good. I love just motivational stuff, self-help stuff, guru stuff. Oh, and anything by, I hate saying his name wrong, but Tay, the Buddhist Zen monk, Tay Thich Nhat Hanh. I'll write it in the chat. Anything by him. He was written like hundreds of books, and he's an absolute dynamo of he's I love the spiritual stuff, so I love authors that incorporate the spiritual path somehow, because at least for me that's been a huge part of my recovery. And it's not that the spiritual path is not necessarily like anything specific, it's just, you know, it's spirituality is so, I think, misunderstood. We touched on this a little bit last week, you know, but I don't know. I just think that looking around at society and how just awful everything's gotten, like, especially where, you know, so much is being put out there. Hi, Enrique. Welcome. Enrique says hi from Brazil. Welcome. Hey, Joey. Don't worry. You can, you know. I think there's only 2 people in here right now, so you're welcome to interact as much as you want. And, you know, just I appreciate the conversation, and I do have this. I have no agenda or schedule or plan with what I want to talk about, so we can spitball. Yeah, we definitely can, but not like like that would be a little gross, especially in the age is feeling a little bit. I wish I could maybe I can just. No. Maybe I can. That's fine. Hold on. I'm gonna grab a little pillow for behind my back. I'll be back. Hi, Samira. Welcome. I'm an old grandma with a bad back. Oh, that's where I'm a boomer. Okay, let's fold it a little bit. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's good. There we go. That is good. We've got Samira from Brazil. We've got Brazil in the house today, baby. Brazilians are just a total different breed. I thought I was an alien. Brazil is where the aliens are at. Not in a bad way, but the fun, amazing people of this world. I wish that the rest of the world was more like Brazil. Everybody that I've ever met from Brazil is just so friendly, so fun. I have a lot of Brazilian friends, especially when I was in the dance world, the rave dance world. I'm gonna lower this just a little bit. Welcome. Butt cheeks of iron. I don't know what that means. My back is feeling significantly better with the pillow already. And I'm going to do a little yoga after this is over. Yeah, it's been 42 minutes. I can't believe it's been 42 minutes already. I've been enjoying. The time goes by so quickly, I feel, on these live streams. And I know it's going to happen again this week where, right when I'm kind of ramping into the end, more are going to come. But thank you, Samira. I appreciate that so much. I'm so glad that you enjoyed the channel and that you're here watching and joining me today in the live stream. Welcome. Oh, I want to show you, since you're here now, this is my new sound that I found. I'm loving this sound. I think I'm going to make a video with this. Ooh. We've got more people coming. Welcome. I'm glad people are coming in. I'm going to stay live for a bit of time still, so I'm glad we got more people coming now. Welcome. It's great to see you, and I hope that you enjoy your time here with me tonight. Hi, James. Welcome. Samira, I can do gentle mouth sounds, but nothing crazy. I think mouth sounds live. I mean, if you watch my channel, I don't do a whole ton of mouth sounds just because it's not. I think Maria is the perfect. I think she made a video a long time ago about mouth sounds and why she doesn't do them on her channel, and I perfectly agree with her. There are plenty of channels that do mouth sounds, and this is the mouth sound I like to do. But the slimy, gross, it creeps me out. I don't know. I'm sorry. I hope that's not offensive, but yeah, the smack stuff, it gives me willies. It's the bad ASMR, the bad chills. But I know that there's so many ASMR artists out there that do fabulous, incredible mouth sound videos, and I would highly recommend to go check them out. I know that that's not the answer that you wanted, Samira. malicious person way of saying, no, I can't do mouth sounds. But I am learning to be more direct, so there you go. If this was like 3 years ago, I would have had a panic attack of like, oh my god, I don't want to let her down. I don't want to say no. But James, thank you so much for coming and saying hello. James has been leaving comments on my videos for such a long time, and I'm so glad to see you here live. Welcome. I hope you enjoy your stop here with me tonight. Alright, I'm gonna come back to my black tourmaline stone. Alright, Joey, what's your super serious question? Yeah, yes, it is. Absolutely. I think everything can be learned. But learning to say no with unapologetically, like if somebody was to ask that and just be like, no, I can't do that. That is an absolute life skill that the boldest of us may possess. And I think that the extra skill comes in with saying it and the other person's like, okay, all right, I'm not mad about it. You know, they said no. I understand. That is like a total skill. But something that I'm actually working on myself, I think it's important. Oh, look what I just found in my pocket. Don't mess with me. I got pepper spray. Oh, I spoke last week about how I was mugged, and I carry this with me everywhere now. I can't believe I'm gonna do this. Looks like an inappropriate thing. So I will put that away so I don't get booted off for inappropriate. I'm glad, but oddly insightful should be my like tagline of life. Oddly, Sarah, oddly insightful. Like, oh, that's nice. Just that gentle. Oddly insightful. That's my new tagline. Because I am a weird cookie, but I like being weird. I really, really do. Being a normie is like the worst thing in the entire world. Every time. Yeah, I'm a bookworm. So, welcome. I love your screen name. That is so cool. Yeah, normies. It's like that episode of SpongeBob where it becomes a normal. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but I just think about it. Hold on. The picture of him. Let's see if I can find it on my phone. Oh my god. There he is as a normie. That's so freaking funny to me. But yeah, I'm a bookworm, so appreciate that. But Joey, yes, I did watch both of those actually, but I have to say I was probably predominantly a Nickelodeon kid, secondary a Disney kid, and thirdly a Cartoon Network kid. I did like Cartoon Network, but I never. There was like a whole genre that I didn't even know existed. Like it wasn't allowed in my sphere for whatever reason. That was like CBS Saturday cartoons. There was like literally like a whole thing that I saw of like so many cartoons I'd never heard of, and I feel like I watched everything. I know, I'm sorry, but yeah. I would say that out of the Cartoon Network shows, Johnny Bravo was my favorite. I don't know why. I liked him. I liked him so much. I think I liked his weird body shape or his voice or something. But so yeah, I'm a bookworm. Any TV shows or movie recommendations? Yes, I just watched Monster Calls. Both like kind of fantasy kids movies. Oh, and Merlin. I suggested Merlin to Joey last week. Merlin is my number one favorite show ever. It's so good. But A Monster Calls and Moon are movies, and Moon, excuse me, Moon is probably my number one favorite movie of all time. I ever. None of those are horror. So I'm like a softy, gentle soul, and I can't. I used to love horror. I watched The Exorcist and The Shining and Ring and Grudge. All when I used to be a huge horror fan, but it was affecting my mental health, so I gave up horror films and true crime stuff. But I loved true crime stuff so much. But it was really hurting and impacting me and making me paranoid. So my current favorite genre, of film is fantasy and like animated movies, like adult animation, but not like raunchy adult animation, like adult animation. Like I haven't watched it yet, but like Soul, the movie Soul, like Pixar stuff. Like I love thoughtful, kind of thought-provoking, more insightful. Spirited Away is a great. Oh yeah, the whole Studio Ghibli, all of it. The Mary's something is on Netflix. Yeah, I mean, I feel like especially with the global pandemic going on, and there being so much doom and gloom in the real world, when I'm watching entertainment and in my home relaxing, I don't necessarily want to be watching horror and scary stuff when the world is in such a bad shape. But maybe as things get better and the world gets a little less scary again, I'll open back up to watching horror and darker stuff. But I just need balance in my life. Like if I want to watch horror, I'll just turn on the news. There's been a lot of people speculating about Disney's like grand plan with like the whole, how Disney's basically been targeting its movies to millennials, basically back to like Toy Story. How the first Toy Story was made specifically for like 7 to 9-year-olds, and like Inside Out was made for like 22-year-olds at the time, and now Soul is made for like a 28, 29, 30-year-old. So it's like Disney's been experience and the reality of what comes after. I don't know. I think that's been such a thing that many of us have grappled with, right? Is the fear of death and not knowing what comes after. But it's kind of funny that we've actually had, like globally, a lot of those answers have existed, but for some reason we've not really had access to knowing the truth about those things. But now we do. Now we're getting the inside scoop. And a lot of it, it's just funny looking into like Mexican culture and Scandinavian culture, like Norse mythology, Celtic mythology, and how much they, know about those things. And here Disney is like just slowly but surely sharing the information with us Americans over a 30-year span. Us millennials. Yeah. Don't be so apologetic. It's okay. You're very sweet. I can tell you have a gentle and sweet soul. Oh, Joey, that's amazing. Thank you so much. What kind of phone are you working out of now? It's cool that you can watch live streams on the phone. Tiago, Brazil. We got more from Brazil. Brazil is in the house tonight. Yes. I don't know if the YouTube algorithm is like somehow promoting me to Brazil, but thanks, YouTube. I guess maybe do Brazilians like ASMR more than other parts of the world? Brazil is coming in hot. Invite me. Buy me a plane ticket to Rio. I'm willing to go. Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. That's so amazing. I'm so glad that you finally have your hands on a good phone. It makes such a difference. Having a good phone makes such a difference. See, that's actually why I found the confidence to come back to my ASMR channel last year. Was when I got this is my kitty Cleo, when I got my iPhone 11, because I had an iPhone 6 before with like such a bad quality camera and such a bad quality microphone. And welcome, Tiago. Welcome. But yeah, getting my new phone with the camera in this thing is so good. And both of these, I don't have the Pro, but both of these cameras are like such great quality. And then of course getting this microphone, I got this microphone maybe like 3 months ago now. And yes, that's Cleo, and you spelled it right. Cleopatra the queen. Oh, why is it flashing like that? Do you see how it's flashing? That's so weird. Oh, it like knows. Oh, that's so weird. You are welcome, Tiago. But yeah, Cleo is such a cutie. She actually made a little appearance at the end of the last week's stream. She walked right over to me and like demanded to come up, and she said hello to everybody right before I jumped off the stream. So we'll see if she's right there. She's right over there. We'll see if she comes over and says hi again. She loves being seen on camera. She's not shy at all. Yeah, cats are. I don't know if cats are toddlers or if they're like sophisticated adults that act like toddlers. They're too smart for their own good. I genuinely believe that cats are so much more intelligent than us. A lot of people think cats are dumb, but I think cats are really smart. Oh man, if you guys have any questions or you want to I'm loving the dialogue going on. People are saying hi to each other, and it's just kind of I like the little community development we've got going on here. I'm really hoping that in time we can see familiar faces coming through these live streams week by week. But Joey says I'm an accountant at a zoo. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. They know their names. Oh my god, penguins. Well, we touched on Antarctica and sort of the rumors about Antarctica and what really is going on down there. Control 76. K. Got it. K. One is Andromeda and one is Lilac. That's so cool. That is so, I love those names, Andromeda and Lilac. Okay, I don't know what the K means, but Invasion Brazil. Brazil, please be nice to me. Please be nice to me. My first OC was named Andromeda, so it's special. Oh yeah. Both those names though, Lilac, that's such a cute name. Unfortunately, no, I don't know any Portuguese. But you can teach me some. Can you teach me how to say hello in Portuguese? I know un poquito de español, un poquito, but no Portuguese, unfortunately. So Andromeda, I love that this galaxy is sweet and the flowers mean. It's funny because I had a cat named Flower and she was a literal demon. Muffins with a C. The Z is important. That's so funny. I just love giving animals definite human names like Paul or Deborah. Janice. I love that so much. I call my cat Ringo Ronald. Ronald Johnson is his nickname. And it just cracks me up. He looks like a Ronald. Let me show you guys a picture of Ronnie. Ronnie John. God, he's so darn cute. Let me see if I can find a good picture of him. Oh, here he is. Oh wait, here's a better one. That's Ron. And here's Midnight. Midnight is so cute too. I have 3 cats. That's Midnight. And then you guys saw Cleo. Here's me and Cleo. Bill Goaty. I love that. That's so cute. A baby goat. Baby goats are the literal cutest creatures on planet Earth. They are. The little noises that they make, my heart just melts into a million. Tiago, I have no idea. Let me look at the settings here. Let me see if I can do captioning. Caption certificate, none. Language, view language, select your videos language. Oh gosh, I don't know. Select your videos language, and if needed, a caption certification. No. I'm not sure. That's something that I can look into. I can see if maybe. Let me just try putting the language as Portuguese. I'll save that. Okay. Can you, Tiago, if you can try to put the captions on? I have the language set to Portuguese, so I have no idea if it will somehow caption it in Portuguese, but you can try to see if it might work. Bill Cody, I love that so much. That's so. So is 24. You're kind of on the border between Gen Z and millennial, or are you technically Gen Z? Tiago, is the captioning it's probably not working, I imagine, but is the captioning working? That'd be pretty amazing if it captioned it from English to Portuguese. Well, an hour and 9. Oh my gosh. This has been perfect. Tiago, I come live every week at 5 o'clock or so. You don't identify with either generation. You are kind of in between both, so. Yeah, English is one hell of a language. It really is. Like, I'm in a way grateful that I learned English naturally because, it's so hard to learn. But, wow. So happy birthday. Your birthday must either be coming up or it must have passed recently. So happy birthday. I know. So another problem with me specifically as an English speaker is I speak American English, more specifically California English. Oh my gosh, Joey, you're an Aries like me. You're at the tail end of Aries, but you're an Aries. I'm March 25th. So it was just a few days ago. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah, the subtitles would certainly help. I have no clue if I can figure out a way to subtitle it, but I can also slow down my speaking so that you can understand. As we were talking, I was like speaking rapid fire for a little there, so shifting currents. We got another Aries. You're a borderline like me, though. You're Pisces, Aries border. So, and you, Joey, are Taurus, Aries border. So, I am definitely an Aries, though. I identify with Pisces. Yeah, I identify with Pisces a little bit. I can definitely feel some of the Pisces in me, but I am like 1000% an Aries, like fire soul. But I'm also a Leo rising and a Sagittarius moon, or a Sagittarius rising Leo moon, I forget. But I'm a fire sign, triple fire sign, so we got some birthday buddies in the house. This is amazing. March 25th, that's my birthday. Yeah, I mean, you're definitely on the cusp. You're definitely on the cusp. And Such a chaotic sign to be. No. Being an Aries is, I mean, it sounds fun, but nobody takes you seriously. I guess that's both good and bad. If you want to be taken seriously, it's kind of a challenge. And I used to want to be taken seriously. So I got frustrated a lot because, yeah, Capricorns are probably, in my opinion, the most powerful of all the signs. Capricorns are like their aura and their essence and their, I think Obama is a Capricorn, right? Capricorns are just like powerful, forceful. Capricorns are a lot of politicians and, world leaders, that sort of thing. I think that's where the mellow is definitely more Taurus than Aries, because Taurus are like super, just like calm. You're a Leo, Tiago. We got a Leo. Leo and Aries are like 5 of my best friends are Leos. I get along so well with Leos. Oh my God, you're so right, Joey. I hate you for that. I hate you. It's one advantage white men have in this world. Is like, I think it's so funny and ironic because white men are often the ones that don't want to be taken seriously. And everybody takes them seriously. And people like me want to be taken seriously. And nobody takes me seriously. But yeah, Tiago, they got the Leo in the house. I think that's really cool. Leo's, and again, I don't know. I don't think we have any Sagittariuses here, but I don't think we have any Scorpios in the house, but we use LMAO, LOL. Those are our slangs. I used to be like very emotive. Okay, so that's what the KKKKK thing was. Okay, I get that. I understand now. I was wondering, I was like, because I don't know if you know this, but in America, the letter K has sort of a, questionable history. So, little lessons learned. But that's cool. Good fun fact. Lola, yes. I taught you. You taught me something. And I taught you something too. LMAO means. LMAO is always, I remember. LMAO is always what like the cool kids, said. And like the moms and dads say, lol. Like when grandma started saying lol, that's when all the kids were like, the lol is for crusty comedy. That's it. Yeah, adding the F is an F word. Double O's are the triple O's too. And like expressing like, oh my God, it's super funny. But it's funny. The funniest thing about that is oftentimes this is your face when you're writing it. You're not laughing at all. Yeah, I know. Both Brazil and America are. I'm sorry. I'm exposing all the secrets. Anytime that you're like hysterically laughing, you're literally just like little emoji guy. So cute, so cute, so cute. All right, friends, we have maybe about 10 more minutes. I think that's all. I think I'll be doing 90 minutes for these live sessions. My ears are starting to get sore from these, so when that happens, okay, perfect timing. I'm getting pretty ready to log out myself too, but I will be back again next week. So I hope to see you again, same time. Make sure that you're subscribed and you can know that I'll be back because I enjoyed having you here. Yeah. And those underground lizard people just left the American White House yesterday, so. Or maybe they took over. Dun dun dun. The conspiracies abound. Oh man, what a crazy time. It's good that more people know about the truth though now than ever. I remember hearing about the lizard people for the first time a few years ago, and I was like, it was like that meme where he's like, I love that meme so much. It's one of the best. But I'm going to be on still for another 10 minutes, so I'm not going to say bye just about yet, but let me see if I can find him. Oh, here he is. This guy. I don't know if I can find the GIF. Or the GIF, whatever. Here it is. Yo hablo un poquito español. Un poquito. Muy poquito. Español para mí. Pero try. Whatever try. Clearly, I took 6 años de español in high school. And I can barely speak, but when I listen to people speaking Spanish. So, Tiago, you can speak Spanish more than English. Portuguese and Spanish are fairly similar, right? Saca puntos, por favor. No me gusta. Sí, un poquito de español. That's. Hold on, let's see. All right, here we go.
Oi, Tiago, estou feliz que você esteja aqui comigo esta noite.
Did that work?
Espero que você esteja gostando do stream, embora não possa me entender. Qual é o seu programa de TV e filme favorito? Estávamos falando sobre filmes e TV.
I think anybody that's streaming has admirers, so, you know. Thank you.
Como você gosta de ficar entretido?
Google coming through in the clutch right now. This is how I can communicate.
É assim que posso me comunicar com meus amigos brasileiros.
Brawl Stars, that sounds like quite the, that looks like a video game. Okay, so video game, you like video games more than.
Então você gosta de videogames mais do que TV?
Oh my goodness.
Encontramos uma maneira de nos comunicar.
No. I'm not huge into video games.
Joguei Nintendo 64 enquanto crescia, mas agora gosto mais de TV e filmes.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna go back to English, but yeah, Joey, I don't know. I mean, I feel really awkward. Like, that's still something I guess that I'm working on is like, I don't know, like earlier, the bookworm sweetheart gave me a compliment and you saw me just skirt that shit like, oh, thanks, but like, I'm not the best at receiving compliments, but something that I have literally actually been working on is being open and receptive to compliments and, you know, just hearing like, you know, you have an admirer. That's like, my immediate instinct is to be like, no, I don't. the show Merlin. I've said the show 18 times now. I'm wearing it down, but that's the series. That's the one I'll always go back to. I can't. I mean, I've watched so many shows. Mr. Robot. Brazilian. Mr. Robot. Mr. Robot strikes me as something Brazilians might appreciate. Recently watched that one. But I can feel I'm getting hungry. Yeah, I mean, I imagine that as a Caucasian male, through the Me Too movement, you learned that complimenting women is no longer socially acceptable. So you just gotta, pretend that beauty doesn't exist in this world. But Tiago, hold on. Portuguese dub of Mr. Robot somewhere you would.
Eu imagino que eles tenham uma dublagem portuguesa de Mr. Robot em algum lugar que você provavelmente iria gostar.
That's probably more you just being a kind person, Joey, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure that if you already had doubts about complimenting people, that just sort of nailed the coffin in, like, all right, never gonna do it. But I have to say, like, the way that men were
É muito interessante, super hacker salva o mundo.
Yeah, like, before that time, though, I can't tell you how many times I was sexually assaulted and, like, literally just going out of my house and walking down the street. Before the Me Too movement, it was completely socially acceptable for men to literally scream and be like, hey, baby, come on over here, get over here. And it made, like, the most horrifying thing is that it's always, like, a couple of outliers. Like, 99% of men don't do that. But it's, like, the 10 creepy guys that do, like, just disproportionately make it bad for everybody else. But
Diários de Vampiros é bom, eu acho que você vai gostar se você gosta de filmes de vampiros.
yeah, the catcalling was like, I love that I'm having, like, two separate conversations here. One, like, verbally, and the other, like, over the translator. It's pretty cool. We are living in the future right now. We are in the future. We're here.
Crepúsculo é lixo embora.
There's one, the vampire, Darren Shan. Vampire assistant. Cirque the Freak. Cirque the Freak. The vampire's assistant. I'm glad that you agreed with me on that one. Cirque the Freak, the vampire's assistant, it's mostly a book, but there was one movie, a 2009 movie.
Se você pode encontrar Cirque du Freak Vampire Assistant, meu filme de vampiro favorito. De 2009.
All right.
Estou saindo do dia, obrigado por se juntar a mim esta noite.
I'm translating to Tiago now, but I was just saying, I'm logging off now. I am still live, but I am gonna turn off for now. I'm getting really hungry. My back is hurting, my ears are hurting. And I will be back again though next week, like I said. And Joey, if you want to continue the conversation, we can have, one-on-one chats and talk this to anybody. By no means, no pressure at all. But I do have a Discord server on my Patreon. I'm considering opening the Discord server to non-Patreons, perhaps. But if you want to chat with me sooner, you can access me on Patreon. But until next week. De nada. I know that one. All right. Bye, everybody. Discord is on Patreon, so that's where you can